Friday Night Smackdown, the first one under the Sami Zayn era, about ready to kick off the Pyro and Ballyhoo, as we got a stacked card for you tonight, as a contract is going to be issued to an NXT superstar. We have a championship match coming up in your main event, and much more fallout from the Survivor Series. Friday Night Smackdown under the control of Sami Zayn, and it's coming your way here on TB Sports 27. Smackdown, the new look Smackdown with Sami Zayn is coming to you live. Where are we coming from? It is Los Angeles. How about it? Big time. Sami Zayn's Los Angeles, California. It is big time business here, and we got a stacked card for you guys here tonight. I'll cover it. Well, you guys might just got a peek right there. But before we get into the action, of course, there's how you guys can help support TB Sports 27. Subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And of course, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate you guys as well. Thank you for your support and helping keep TB Sports 27 what it is today. So kicking things off here, Roderick Strong one-on-one with Barry Horowitz, the kind of this new Miztourage that has been formed here. It was on Sunday Night Heat that Roderick Strong knocked off the, yes, Dan the Beast Severn, who is with The Miz. This is a bizarre Miztourage here, but Barry Horowitz, Dan the Beast Severn, and The Miz, and it was Dan the Beast Severn and Roderick Strong that went toe-to-toe. Roderick Strong getting the victory there on Sunday Night Heat over The Beast, and now The Miz sending Barry Horowitz there after Roderick Strong. So a stack card here tonight, as we said, including the NXT Men's Battle Royal, and also in your main event, the Women's Tag Team Championship rematch on the line. So this is going to be good action here. This is, as we said, the first show under the Sami Zayn era. Sami Zayn in charge, and that has been a somewhat controversial decision. Kevin Owens, the new boss, of course, he's the boss, so he can come up with anything he wants, and he put his buddy Sami Zayn, not Brock Lesnar, not Roman Reigns, not anybody that kind of helped get Kevin Owens to where he was. He put Sami Zayn in charge of Smackdown here. So there's been obviously some chatter between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Obviously, you see Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar not booked on any of these matches. They are going to be booked coming up on Saturday Night ECW, which is exclusive to the TB Sports Clubhouse. So make sure you guys sign up there so you guys check all the ECW action. They are booked by Paul Heyman. That is a Paul Heyman-led show. But controversy there with where there seems to be Kevin Owens kind of almost kicking Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar out to the curb. And there's continued frustration with what happened on Monday Night Raw. Tag Team Championships changed hands. We have brand new Tag Team Champions. And it was on the KO show, right? It was on the KO show that happened. And the Usos are the new tag team champions. They've regained the tag team titles, and the CM Punk, Kevin Owens frustrations continuing behind the scenes. So a lot of hurt feelings there, and stuff that has been behind closed doors and also pretty public as well. So we'll see how that one continues out here. But this is Smackdown. This is the red version of Smackdown, right? Raw, blue, red Smackdown. And it's Barry Horowitz and Roderick Strong kicking things off here on Friday Night Smackdown. Big couple of episodes coming your way here. Of course, we have Smackdown right after this. We are going to be recording and uploading Saturday Night ECW to the TB Sports Clubhouse. Sign up at any level that you choose. Patreon.com/TB Sports 27. So Roderick Strong here really going to work on one Barry Horowitz. Barry Horowitz, though, I mean, a gutsy move. You're going to try to go blow for blow with Roderick Strong like that. It's not going to work in your favor, I hate to say. So, Strong he's been looking for some backup. You know, he's been teaming up with Tommaso Ciampa. Maybe, you know, Ciampa's been off a little bit, nursing an injury. We'll see if he'll be back in the mix at some point here. Barry Horowitz hoisting up Strong and putting Roderick Strong into the buckle. Horowitz getting some really good blows in and ducking or blocking the striking knee from Roderick Strong. Look at Barry Horowitz. Maybe he's gotten some training from the Beast. Dan Severn might have Barry Horowitz, and you see Horowitz watching his Terry Funk tapes. The spinning toe hold onto Roderick Strong. Ooh, dropping the knee right across the arm, and Strong hits him. And Horowitz again. You got Miz and Dan Severn on the outside of the ring. Into the buckle. Collar elbow tie up here. And puts Roddy Strong into the buckle. Stomping away. And I think we're all a little shocked here. This is kind of... Barry Horowitz is really, really taking it to Roderick Strong. Strong powering out there. I mean, Strong, he might have used, it's been about a week, but he might have used a lot of that effort against the Beast on Sunday Night Heat. And look at Horowitz. This is crazy. Barry Horowitz here. You got to give Horowitz a lot of credit. I mean, he is a veteran. He's been doing this a long time, longer than Roderick Strong. But when you look at win-loss record between Roderick Strong and Barry Horowitz, there's really no comparison. And there you start to see Roderick Strong really getting into this one here. He's got Horowitz and, oh, channeling his inner hardcore Holly. Another counter. Good counter back and forth. Oh, there's the striking knee. Is that enough to knock out Barry Horowitz? No, only a 2 count. Horowitz kicks out. Horowitz has yet to win since he's made his brief return here to WWE, now aligning himself with The Miz and Dan Severn in this, I guess unofficially, the Miz Taraj, maybe Miz Taraj, the new Miz Taraj, which we saw it before with the B team, but this is a brand new look for it. Backbreaker by Roderick Strong, knee across the throat onto Barry Horowitz. Oh, who would have thought? Who had that on your DraftKings that there was going to be blood in the opening match on Smackdown? Roderick Strong on Barry Horowitz into the cover. Still got the blue shirt, even though Smackdown, now the Raw brand, still using the blue logo and the blue shirt referee. So there you go. Red and blue represented here. Another striking knee to the face, and Strong. Horowitz sidesteps that. Horowitz in a really, really bad way. But he's still fighting. He's still fighting. Give the man credit. Roddy Strong has him up. Horowitz backs out of it and plants Roderick Strong. There you see the Beast, Dan Severn, on the outside of the ring. Oh, he learned that from The Miz. That was a move right out of The Miz's playbook. A kick out by Roderick Strong. Coming up next, you're going to see the 2 newest members of the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley and Shotzi. They're going to go one-on-one, or I should say tag team. I guess it's a one-on-one tag team match, but 2-on-2 as they'll take on Toxic Attraction. That is coming up next. And in our hour number 1 in our part 1 main event, we got a huge fatal 4-way matchup. So stay tuned for that. Man, it's still not a foregone conclusion that Roddy Strong's going to win this one. Give credit to Barry Horowitz here. A lot of respect, but I think if you're a fan, you're wishing that he's not teaming with The Miz right now. Strong. He might want to put Barry Horowitz away right now. Submission locked in. Horowitz is fighting. My goodness. Look at Roddy Strong raining down blows on Barry Horowitz. Hits him with the drop kick into the cover. And there's your 3 count. Those wicked blows. But Barry Horowitz put up quite the fight here on Friday Night SmackDown. What a heck of an effort here. But in the end, Roderick Strong gets the 3 count, gets the victory. See Miz and Dan Severn discussing on the outside of the ring. There's the move that Barry Horowitz learned from The Miz, but it was the raining down the fists, raining the fists down, and then the big drop kick that put down Barry Horowitz, and that was enough for Roderick Strong to get the win. So this thing continues on. Strong and The Miz. Are they going to have, Armageddon? They say Armageddon is the end. Or we're going to have some kind of blow-off match coming up. Stay tuned, find out. Here come the newest members of the Judgment Day. Coming up at Armageddon, Kevin Owens made the match. It is Stadium Stampede for the first time in WWE history. 16 superstars going at it, 8 on 8. They're going to be battling all around the arena, inside, outside, anywhere, in the building, outside of the building. There might be a multi-view. There might be a, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild to say that. And even up the sides, Kevin Owens said, you better find yourself 2 new members because you got Retaliation and Reckoning. You got both of them who are the women's tag team champions. You got to add some firepower on the other side. So the Judgment Day went out. Edge went out. And in very quick order, he recruited Shotzi and Rhea Ripley to join in the Judgment Day here. They're going to be part of the group, and they're going to be going to Stadium Stampede. But to get things started off here, they got Toxic Attraction to deal with. Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose recently were in contention for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. That's coming up, your main event here on Friday Night SmackDown. Coming up in part number 2, it is going to be the Women's Tag Team Championship rematch between Retribution and Twisted Sanity. So that should be an action-packed match. We also have the NXT Men's Battle Royal. We had the Women's Battle Royal on Raw, and that was a very controversial victory. Mia Yim got the win, so she's going to get a contract, and a lot of people are obviously making the obvious connection to one half of your women's tag team champions, and there may be being some similarity or something like that. Of course, it's being denied by the Retribution side, but it's interesting to say the least. We'll see if we get any Dominic Dijakovic appearances or anything like that coming up in the men's battle royal. So be on the lookout for that possibility. Fall away slam for Mandy Rose. Toxic Attraction and the Riot Squad. And of course, Riot Squad, Liv Morgan had her opportunity in the women's battle royal on Monday Night Raw, and she did not get the win. So it'll be interesting to see if Liv Morgan will find her way back onto WWE at some point in time. But for now, she's gotta hit the independent circuit. She's gotta run with the independents. So, oh, what a slam there by Rhea Ripley. Ripley, Irish whip. Mandy Rose into the buckle. Shotzi, of course. Riot Squad all in control of this one, or should we call them the Judgment Day? They're part of the Judgment Day, but they are the Riot Squad. Look at this total domination from a team that battled for the women's tag team championships not too long ago. Sonya Deville sent to the floor. And Shotzi, what a big elbow drop by Shotzi. Rhea Ripley grabbed by the hair and tossed across the ring. My goodness. Mandy Rose stomping away. SK Money is here. Welcome in to SK Money, everybody. SK Money has jumped in. TV Sports coming in for the second half. We're 30 minutes in. So you're coming in just in time. Still got a lot of good action coming your way. Right now, the Riot Squad and Toxic Attraction going at it. Shotzi and Sonya Deville getting ready to go into the weapons pit here. And again, Rhea Ripley getting tossed across the ring. Good counter by Rhea Ripley. Super kick onto Mandy Rose. And a headbutt. Will that be enough to put away Mandy Rose into the cover? Oh, almost. Almost a 3 count. Rhea got Mandy up. And a huge clothesline. This time only a 1 count. How about that from Mandy Rose? Clubbing blow to the back. What's happening outside of the ring? Shotzi has Sonya Deville. Wow, dropping Sonya on the back of her head. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Rhea Ripley to the top. Double axe handle. Perfectly executed onto Mandy Rose. Cover made. And again, a 2 count. Shotzi's got Sonya going head first into the post. We got a Riptide being set up? No, Mandy, whatever was being set up by Rhea Ripley. Mandy Rose fighting out of it. Nice body slam. Oh, the Chris Jericho cover. Very disrespectful to the newest members of the Judgment Day. Into the red steel steps. I think Shotzi is going to dye her hair purple for the match. I would do that if they... Oh! Elbow drop from the inside of the ring to the outside. Super kick. Delivered inside the ring. And another big boot. Meanwhile, a cattle mutilation outside of the ring. Covered by Rhea Ripley. Mandy Rose, her and Barry Horowitz, they got some fight to them. Another super kick by Ripley. Broken up by Sonya Deville. Sonya's got Rhea. Nice back elbow from Rhea Ripley. Spine buster by Deville. Sliced bread by Shotzi Blackheart. And there it is. Shotzi gets the win. The Riot Squad, the Judgment Day, they are victorious here on Friday Night Smackdown. How about that matchup? Coming up next, big fatal 4-way matchup. Sami Zayn saying it's an opportunity for whoever wins this upcoming matchup to maybe get a shot at the Intercontinental or the United States Championship, as that is all up for grabs. Look at that camera shot. The slice spread by Shotzi, and your winner here on Friday Night Smackdown. Part 1 main event coming your way. As we said, fatal 4-way matchup. Winner, they're going to put themselves in good position to either challenge Kane or Austin Theory. All right, fatal 4-way matchup getting set underway as we have our Part 1 main event and bragging rights on the line for the winner to stake a claim at either the Intercontinental or the United States Championship. You know, Robert Roode wants to get that Intercontinental Championship of his back, recently getting a pinfall victory over Kane not too long ago. Yes, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship coming up in our main event. Retribution going against Twisted Sanity. And we have our NXT Men's Contract Battle Royal. So stay tuned for that. So Bobby Roode, obviously, his eyes set on that Intercontinental Championship, like we said. He could also, he could change it up. He can change his mind and maybe want to go after the U.S. title. The new look U.S. title, new look Intercontinental Championship. Here comes Killshot.
Weighing in at 201 pounds, the Superstar.
Killshot as well, a former United States champion in a previous life before donning the Killshot mask.
And representing Evolution from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in.
Here comes Matt Riddle, Evolve. Got the win, got the victory over Evolution at Survivor Series. Triple H, Batista, and Ric Flair all taken care of. I know SK Money out there, big Ric Flair fan. And Matt Riddle got that attitude. And he's looking for his next run here in WWE. And what is it going to be? Where is he going to go after this? Winner, if he picks up the win, could find himself in the title picture. And Shelton Benjamin, he is also involved in Survivor Series on the losing end. The Unwanted is no more. Montez Ford, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander going their separate ways. And Shelton Benjamin, a former multiple-time Intercontinental Champion. And wondering where he's going to be coming up here. So this is going to be a top flight, top business matchup here. A lot of guys that have the opportunity to say they're going to challenge for a championship coming up here. But they got to get the win. They got to take down the top contenders here. Here we go. Fatal 4-way, Part 1, main event underway. First fall to a finish. And coming up in 2 weeks on ECW at the TV Sports Clubhouse, it is going to be Big Boss Man Drew McIntyre and the winner of our 2 tournament matches, which are coming up on the TV Sports Clubhouse. Kofi Kingston versus Brock Lesnar, the rematch we never got. And Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, fighting each other for only the second time in WWE history. Yes, I did find the one match where Punk and Roman Reigns did fight each other before. At the time of this streaming, which is early December, they have not fought each other, but that could be coming up in WrestleMania time in real life. We got a Fatal 4-Way coming up on ECW to crown the new ECW champion and to vanquish the 24/7 Championship. But in the meantime, this matchup here for top contendership for the Intercontinental or United States Championship with Armageddon right around the corner. One of these guys could be in the mix. We know Bobby Roode's going to be involved in the Stadium Stampede match, Judgment Day versus Retribution. Matt Riddle rolling out to the outside of the ring. Killshot and Robert Roode exchanging blows, and Roode sending Killshot into the buckle. Right in. Look at this. Oh, Shelton Benjamin. Oh my God. They just go crashing into each other. That looked like WX Man at the Cigars bumping into a guy out there. So that's bad news. He's out of the ring. Back in it now. Matt Riddle looking to tee off. Riddle wants a part of this. And look at Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle and Bobby Roode working together here. Questions still remain. Are we ever going to see Randy Orton again? Matt Riddle turning his back on Randy Orton, laying him out. And, you know, Randy Orton's not a guy that gets injured often in WWE history. Really, his amount of injuries for what a career he had have been very, very few. So this extended time off for Randy, pretty rare. And you can thank Matt Riddle for that, what he did to Randy Orton. Shelton Benjamin, wow, wild swing and a miss. Shelton coming up. Oh, Shelton, sunset flip powerbomb to the floor. That could be an interesting match somewhere perhaps down the line. Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Roode, that could be a good one. That could absolutely be excellent. Riddle, ooh. Dropping Killshot into the cover here on Killshot and a kick out. All these guys very familiar with both the Intercontinental and the United States Championship. SK Money, who's your favorite United States champion? Look at Matt Riddle. We've talked about Matt Riddle since he's gone this new attitude, Evolve with Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory. He's been very disorderly backstage. He's been showing up drunk in airports and causing a lot of trouble. You wonder, with new ownership, Kevin Owens, is he the kind of guy that's going to put up with this? Maybe previous administration, more patient with that kind of thing. But Kevin Owens might not be. MVP, yes, MVP was he was the highest paid talent in SmackDown history. MVP, he is with the Hurt Business now in our universe mode. But MVP was a solid United States champion. He's managing Omos in real life. We haven't seen much from MVP, though. Omos, in our universe mode, had a near run where he almost got the Undisputed Championship and came up short. Meanwhile, Matt Riddle nearly pulling off the submission there. Look at that knee to the face. We've seen a lot of knees to the face here. Maybe that's who Roderick Strong can recruit, is Killshot to his side. Killshot hitting the moonsault, springboard moonsault. Yes, the spinner belt U.S. title. I don't know if you just said that because it's your favorite design, but that is the design belt that we're using here in our universe mode. We switched up the U.S. title, and there's only really been one other design in WWE. So we brought back the spinner belt, and that's the U.S. Championship design here in our universe mode. Champion Austin Theory. Up next is the NXT Men's Battle Royal. For that contract, that NXT contract. Everyone scattered to the floor. Riddle just watching. Look at Riddle. He's not really doing much. He just waits, and then he kind of just jumps in and gets involved and throws an extra little attack in, right? He's just... he's acting like a snake. I hate that WWE does the auto roll out of the ring. It's the worst feature and annoying. I actually don't hate it. I actually don't hate it because if you didn't have that... wow, SK Money. Dropping the hate onto 2K. If you didn't have that, what happens, and you can play any old game and see this, the matches take a really long time when you do a triple threat or a fatal 4-way. So it kind of clears the ring, which is a good thing, I think. Well, they cleared the ring, but they're they're going at it on the outside of the ring in this fatal 4-way matchup here. Killshot at least doing his part, getting back into the ring. Tried to hit the baseball slide. Special guest referee, yes, a lot of people have been asking. I mean, that has been a very, very long requested feature. Coach Shaq, we did a couple of Coach Shaq episodes yesterday. We had a really terrible game against Alabama. Funny enough, I looked at maybe I could save it for when we stream Southern Miss again, but I looked up the real-life schedule of Southern Miss in 2006, compared what they did compared to what we're doing, and we're not doing so hot. But Steel Cage, we've had a lot of cage matches recently in Universe Mode. They're all up on YouTube. Go check them out. Back into the ring, Matt Riddle locking in that submission. Oh, trying to snap the arm, Lucha Underground style. Onto Killshot. Up and over Riddle. Cover. Ooh, nearly getting the win there over Shelton Benjamin. Glorious DDT by Robert Roode, and it's broken up. Oh, spine buster. I think he hit Matt Riddle with that. He spine busted him right onto Matt Riddle. Glorious one, getting pumped up. Gut wrench powerbomb. Dan in the chat. God damn, we got SK money. Scorpion death drop by Killshot. And here you go, Shelton Benjamin. Oh, broken up by Roode. See, this is why it's good to have the guys roll out, because then, you know, the ring doesn't get cluttered. Stinger Splash. We're getting all the Sting tribute moves out there. The Stinger Splash, the Scorpion Death Drop, maybe the T-Bone Suplex time. No, countered by Robert Roode. Snapmare, takedown. And there's the Snapmare there. I got ahead of myself. Killshot getting himself pumped up. Do we have any predictions out there in the chat? Who's going to get the win? Who do you feel is going to get the victory? Who's going to move on to challenge? What belt are they going to challenge for? We got Dan voting for Killshot. Well, he's not looking so hot right now, Dan. Killshot on the outside of the ring. I know SK Money's going to like the next match, the Battle Royal, NXT Battle Royal. Coming up, Roode sending Shelton to the floor. Left one-on-one. Middle of the ring. I mean, I would think it'd be pretty obvious that Matt Riddle, if he wins this match, is going to be going after the Intercontinental Championship, knowing that the U.S. champion residing with his evolved teammate in Matt Riddle. And Benjamin, he was getting ready. He was firing up for something here. Nice shot, nice punches by Roode. Chop going back the other way. Benjamin gonna put Roode up on the top. Meanwhile, Killshot sent into the buckle. And now Matt Riddle sent to the floor by Killshot. And Benjamin, this is his opportunity. Shelton Benjamin can break out of the pack. Only a 1 count. Oh, go to sleep on the floor. German suplex, Shelton Benjamin. I think he hit a a moss-covered three-handled family Gradunza on the inside of the ring from the top to the outside. And Robert Roode, he might be done for here. No, Roode. Roode's going to fight back into it here. Robert Roode, oh, setting up for the glorious DDT. Was that low? Was that a low blow? Referee says it's not. He says it's clean. Benjamin, go for the cover. Shelton refusing to go for the cover. We got a cover. Wait a minute. 1, 2. We can't see. Who's directing this thing? Who's TMP? Get the camera in the ring. You can't win on the outside of the ring. Referee, what's he doing? He's checking on a submission outside of the ring. Oh my God, controversy going on right now. Matt Riddle breaks it up. This is out of control. This entire thing's out of control. Perfect plex by the glorious one. And Matt Riddle, duck, nice duck under. Backstabber by Bobby Roode. Roode crushing the fingers of Matt Riddle. Kill shot. Brain buster. And it's down to kill shot and Riddle. Well, no, Roode stays in the ring. Bobby Roode still in the ring. Forearm shot to the back. Riddle, ooh. Devastating neck breaker. Cover on to Bobby Roode, and the one broken up by Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin! He hits him. Woo! And nearly a 3 count. Spine buster by Bobby Roode. That could do it here. Only 2. What a matchup. Here comes your glorious DDT. He hits it. But Matt Riddle right there to break it up. Sami Zayn putting together quite the episode of Smackdown right now. First episode of Sami Zayn's Smackdown. Kevin Owens runs Raw. Owens, Zayn, and Heyman each book a match for the KO show. Sami Zayn in charge of SmackDown. ECW under Paul Heyman. Of course, ECW coming up next on the TV Sports Clubhouse. Sign up at any level that you like. Patreon.com/TVSports27 to watch the return one more time. ECW, every match on ECW. No disqualification, no countouts, Extreme Rules. And the tournament to crown the ECW champion, Kofi Kingston versus Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. That's at the TV Sports Clubhouse on ECW. Meanwhile, we still got a lot more SmackDown to come as Roode gets the win. He gets the victory. And Robert Roode, you imagine, got his eyes set on Kane and the Intercontinental Championship. What a fight that was. And catch your breath, because we got the NXT Battle Royal coming up next. There he is. TV Sports 27. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, Patreon, Streamlabs, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to do it. NXT Battle Royal coming up next.